Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to tell you about my story, my journey to Mount Sindoro. This journey starts, as always, with preparation. It takes place at my friend's house as a base camp. We pack our stuff, every equipment available, and then the journey began. And around midnight, we reached Mount Sindoro base camp. It was really cold, and the base camp was packed.
Adem. Pindang. Kita saksikan pindang-pindang. Sarden siap makan.
Without space to lay down our heads, we were forced to adapt. Sharing our place using cardboard, we made our hobo sleeping spot in front of someone's house. Finally, we have a place to lie down.
Cheese.
Rame banget.
Even though it doesn't look like it, it was quite comfy.
Panasan deh.
With butt on the ground and smokes in the air, we get some rest while exchanging stories. And we met an unexpected house, a furry ball. Luckily, we didn't have to be a hobo till the morning came. The base camp caretaker moved us to another building, which is nice since the mountain area is really cold. With a long journey ahead, we really need a good night's sleep. After preparing our sleeping bag, we finally depart into the world of dreams. Morning came, and preparation began. After breakfast and making sure our equipment is in check, the journey began. That's where we are going. To cut some time, we ran ojek to reach the first post area.
Sampai mana ini?
Sampai puncak bisa.
Bisa gendong. Oke. Iya, Pak.
dudes are really skilled. They rode through rough rocks and sandy routes on high speed with ease.
Ekstrim.
And with a bit more money, they can take us further. But we decline the offer. From here on, we will use our legs. After praying to God, the hike began. We occasionally met ojek along the way. Slow but surely, we are progressing up the mountain.
Maju loh. Lewatnya mana? Ke atas atau
Iya, di atas. Waktu itu lintas apa enggak?
lintas? Enggak, dari Yo Tretes.
It's always fun to hike with friends.
Kita itu
We can exchange stories along the way,
katanya nggak boleh.
which make the hike a little easier.
Ke Arjuna ada yang lintas.
Not to forget the view and sounds are beautiful as always. We met many groups of hikers along the way, and often we greet each other, even though we are completely strangers. After an hour or so, we reach the second post. We can rest and buy some food and drinks in the small shop at the second post. And edit will looking at Mount Sumbing directly south of us. And not to forget to take a few selfies.
Ya jadi aku cuma mau sombongin, kamu lihat gunung itu? Minggu lalu aku di situ.
After half an hour or so, we resume our journey.
Ya, mari.
With lots of small breaks and enjoying the scenery along the way, we keep hiking up. Slowly but surely. The higher up we go, the prettier it gets. Finally, we reach the third post. This particular shop was full of hikers, since this post is one of the most popular posts to camp the night before summit. Rested for a moment, then we continue our hike. This particular section is really steep. The rangers even put some ropes for support. After hours of struggle, we finally reached our camping ground, the Sunrise Camp. Since it was a weekend hike, this campground was filled with hikers. At the middle of the campground was a rescue cabin, complete with its own heater and relay antenna. We can observe any kind of activities here, and obviously romance is one of them. It was quite difficult to find a good spot for our tent, but after some time we finally managed to find two flat and perfect spots. It's time to build our camp. And this is our home tour.
Dia pemegang bilah cahaya.
It was very crowded and noisy night, like a market for monkeys.
Garis-garis itu apa?
Even though we are on the mountain slope, it doesn't mean we can't have peace.
Ini mau dimakan nggak?
Rice with vegetable soup and chicken nuggets was our meal that night.
Ada suara-suara
Balikin. Nih.
Belum itu masih taruh dulu semuanya biar bisa rasa.
Oh iya, betul.
Timbang.
2 sendok ini sama ini beda ya?
Iya beda.
Belum.
Iya loh ini masih dikit banget.
Ini juga belum dapat.
ini kayaknya kamu nunggu aku bilang stop gitu ya.
Oh iya.
Pelan banget lu. Udah.
Iya.
Nanti kalau nambah ntar gitu loh.
Oke, lagi.
After I had my fill, I had few hours of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to catch the stars. So I woke up around midnight and took some pictures. Here is the result. Satisfied taking pics, and the chill started to reach my bones, I went back to sleep. At 3 in the morning, we began our ascent. Like many others, we are chasing the down breaks at the peak of the mountain. I didn't record a lot since it was dark, but I got some few pieces of moment along the way. I managed to reach the peak just before the sunrise. And this is the result. After we had some rest and breakfast, we packed our equipment and went down the mountain. Just like before, the track is quite something, but in reverse. For me, it is easier to hike down than up. Only hard on the knees if I carry heavy equipment. Few hours later, we finally reached the starting point of our hike. Tukang ojek here has a first come first serve system. They will write their names on a piece of carton when they arrive and mangkal. And every time there is a hiker who wants to hire their service, the first name will be the one giving service. Going down with ojek is not any less extreme than going up. And I did not forget to have a little chat with Kang Ojek.
Sejak kapan ini ada ojek? Ini ojek ini? 2011 sejak dibuka atau? Oh ya.
Finally, I arrived at the base camp. The only thing left to do is a 2 hours ride home. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.